Hi everyone, welcome back. We've got another Enviro story for you today. This is a really special one. It's called Hunter Bila Guraa and it's written by the students at St. Brigid's at Raymond Terrace. Now, our story is written using some of the Gatang language of the Worimi people on whose land our school is built. We have been taught these words by Justin Ridgway, the Cultural Heritage and Education Manager at Murrook Cultural Centre. So we've got some Gatang words that are used in this book. The names of our turtles have been derived from the scientific name for the Hunter River turtle, Emidura macquarie gunabara. Emidura is derived from the Greek emis, freshwater turtle, and the Greek ura, tail, or Latin ura. Macquarie refers to the turtle's type locality, the Macquarie River. Gunabara is the modern-day spelling of the Aboriginal name given to the Hunter River. So let's see what we've got. Hi there, my name is Hunter, and I'm a Hunter River turtle. You may also call me a Hunter Bila Guraa, as Bila means river and Guraa means turtle. I'm going to tell you a story that my grandparents shared with me. This story is about how Aussie Ark saved my family and how they're encouraging you to do the same. Years ago, my grandparents, Emmy and Mac Gunabara, wanted to go on a holiday. They lived in the deep, fresh Batu of the Hunter River in Glenbourne Dam near Scone. Emmy and Mac desperately wanted to explore the entire Bila all the way down to Raymond Terrace. And Bila means river. The first stop on their journey was Aberdeen, where they came across a bushy-tailed squirrel glider in a native gum wati tree on the banks of the Bila River. "Hey there," said the squirrel glider. "Hi," Emmy and Mac replied. "Do you know where a place called Raymond Terrace is?" asked Mac. "Raymond Terrace?" the squirrel glider replied in shock. Look at that beautiful drawing of a squirrel glider. "Don't go there, it is too dangerous," the squirrel glider warned. "On the way, the Bila River gets too narrow in places and the Batu water is too dirty to live in. You won't be able to survive there." Emmy and Mac wanted to explore the length of the Hunter River, so they were not deterred. They thanked the small squirrel glider for their warning, said goodbye and kept going on their journey. Beautiful fish in the river. See how clean the river is. Emmy and Mac made it to Musselbrook and they were very hungry. They looked around to see what they could find to eat. They spotted something floating in the water, so they went to investigate. "Mac, look over there," Emmy yelled in excitement. "Is that a jellyfish?" What do you think that is? Emmy and Mac rushed over to the jellyfish, but as they got closer, they soon realised that it was not what it seemed. It was nothing more than a plastic bag that had been dumped in the Bila and was floating on the current. Frightened because she knew Guraa turtles can get caught in plastic or choke on it if they try to eat it, Emmy warned Mac to stay away. Disappointed, Emmy and Mac continued on their journey to Raymond Terrace. Oh, yuck. Plastic bag in the river. It's no good. Navigating the narrow, winding Bila, they made it to Denman, where they found a small eastern pygmy possum in the Banksia scrub. "Hey there, Guraa, turtle, friends. Where are you heading in such a hurry?" asked the pygmy possum. "Raymond Terrace," answered Mac. "Wait, you're going to Raymond Terrace?" the small eastern pygmy possum replied in shock. Look at that beautiful little possum. "What's wrong with Raymond Terrace?" said Emmy. "There are wild feral foxes along the way," the pygmy possum said, whiter than chalk. "Not only will they try to prey upon you, but they will also destroy your nests and eat your eggs." Thinking the eastern pygmy possum was surely telling myths, Emmy and Matt continued on their way. Ooh. Off they go. Emmy and Mac paddled down the Bila River until they made it to Singleton. and guess what they saw? "Emmy, is that a fox?" yelled Mac. Emmy screamed in fear. All of a sudden, the fox, who had been lying in wait, leapt into the air and rushed towards Emmy and Mac. Oh no, that fox looks fast. Just in time, Mac spotted a log that was too small for the fox to fit in, but big enough for them to hide. "Emmy, look over there," yelled Mac, and they quickly rushed to the log and hid inside. The fox scratched and pawed at the log, trying to reach the hunter Bila Guraa, hunter river turtles. Eventually, it became bored and frustrated and went to find some other native animal to terrorise. Once the fox had left, Emmy and Mac were safe to leave their hiding place and return on their journey to Raymond Terrace. Look at that log. Pretty good hiding spot. Keen to see more of the Bila, Emmy and Mac made it to Maitland. They decided they wanted a better view over things, so they climbed the Guraa on the sides of the riverbank. That's land. In the distance, they saw something grey and foggy. "Hey Mac, can you smell that?" asked Emmy. "It smells like water, fire." They looked up and saw a bushwater fire approaching. "Emmy, this way," yelled Mac, and they quickly returned to the safety of the Bila. They swam away from the water as quickly as possible, as they both knew of the damage that bushfires could do. Oh, that looks like a big hot fire, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Finally, tired and exhausted, Emmy and Mac completed their journey and reached Raymond Terrace. It was here that Emmy laid a clutch of 20 eggs. Nestled on the sloping banks, they rested on the Guraa land. But that's not where this story ends. Look at all their eggs. "Mac," Emmy whispered nervously, "I can see a fox and he's going to try and eat my eggs." Unable to defend their eggs against the predator, Emmy and Mac could do nothing but keep their distance and watch. Suddenly, Emmy heard another sound. "Mac, can you hear that?" "It sounds like footsteps," said Mac. Emmy and Mac turned their short necks and saw a Guraa man coming towards them. He wore a shirt with a logo that said Aussie Ark. This strange Aussie Ark man called out and made lots of noise that scared the fox away. You see his feet there, scaring the fox. The Guraa man carefully lifted Emmy, Mac and their 20 eggs and placed them in a crate, which he carried to his car. Oh no, they'd just gotten here and now they were being taken somewhere else. The Guraa drove from Raymond Terrace all the way to the Aussie Ark Turtle Sanctuary in the Australian Reptile Park. Once they were in the building, the Guraa and his friends gently took out Emmy and Mac and checked them over to make sure they were okay. When they finished, they also examined every egg closely. After their health examination, the people took Emmy, Mac and their eggs into a nice, clean enclosure to look after them. 53 days later, my dad hatched out of his egg, along with my aunties and uncles. My grandparents and their hatchlings learned that they had the honour of being part of a breeding program. The idea was to give them a safe home, perfect conditions, and mate them with other hunter Bila Guraa, hunter river turtle families. The Guraa turtles that were saved and raised here would then be used to help restock our wild population back in our Bila river. And that's how Aussie Ark saved our family and are continuing to help save our species. Look at all those beautiful hunter Bila Guraa. And that's Hunter Bila Guraa, written by St. Brigid's Primary School Year 5 and 6 in Raymond Terrace. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.